Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back once again to Let's Play Oblivion. Again. Where is Vilja floating right now? Okay, no, it's just the shadow looked a bit weird and I thought she was floating, but it's actually slightly higher up. Never mind. Lost my train of thought completely and we've only just started. Brilliant. We are in Such, just outside the Silver Star Inn. It is 10:33 AM. Jazira's had a night's sleep. Breakfast. All of that good stuff. And now we need to go down the road and into the mines to free the ogres and kill a lot of nasty Dark Elf slavers in the process. We've prepared for this. We made a few extra potions and poisons. This is the best shot at this we're going to have, I think. I would have liked some shield potions, but you can't have it all, apparently. We've got big shield. And that's basically it. Big nasty poison, big slightly less nasty poison, and then these damage healths as well. And that's going to have to try and do the job, really, I think. This is probably going to be tough. There's probably going to be a lot of dying and reloading involved. And I think, potentially, there is something a little bit wrong with that mine, because the game has crashed quite a bit when we've been in there previously, so... This could be a frustrating episode. We've got to give it a go, though. I think I'll switch to my sword. Mostly for the benefit of having the shield. The question is, are they going to attack us on sight this time, like they're probably supposed to? Alright, oh, it's locked, interesting. I don't recall it being locked last time. Oh boy, okay. There we go. Alright, Vilja. Keep your wits about you! Actually, just blocked that in time, that.
That the best you can do?
Oh, where did he go? We need healing, and I'm gonna try one of these poisons.
Let's get this over with. Do
More healing.
your worst.
Ow! Costly mistake there. Oh, hello, Vilja. Did you just duck back outside? I think she might have done, you know. Oof. These guys hit like a truck, don't they? Trying to preserve the shield potion as long as I can. I don't want to have to use it. Unless it's absolutely necessary.
Who's there?
Anyway, things seem to be going properly this time. Right? They're actually attacking us and whatnot, so...
Hello? Who's there?
Should we try the big poison of doom? Actually, no, we'll keep the big nasty poison, because that'll be useful against a mage one day. The big, slightly less nasty poison, though. Not as effective as I would probably like, but hey. If I hit him with another one of the regular ones on top. Oh yeah, that's eaten through his health.
What's the matter? Getting.
There he goes. Down you go, sir. Shiny ogre cage key. The apparent difference between that and the tarnished one. Amusing and interesting. Whoa!
Take that!
Oh god, he's got a friend. I'm gonna preemptively drink a healing potion because that is about to hurt. That is about to seriously hurt. Ow, yes. block his attacks and try and occasionally hit him when he's open, and yeah, let the poison do its work. Nice. They're all dev as opposed today, aren't they? Last time they all came rushing in at once, didn't they? But not today. Alright, and another. You just fucker just disarmed me, you son of a bitch. How dare you? That's a bit of a problem. I need that. It's been unhotkeyed as well and everything. How annoying. There we go. Whacked him with another round of poison. Is he going outside to chase after Vilja? He is. There we go. Alright, back in. Okay, so far so good. Nice silver claymore. Or Planescape Torment music. I really need to do an LP of Planescape Torment one of these days. Maybe a stream series on Twitch. Actually, I don't know why I casted that. I've got full health. There's a lot of dialogue in that game, but I'm getting used to reading out dialogue as a result of playing all the way through Baldur's Gate lately, so maybe a Planescape Torment LP could happen someday. I should clarify, it's a lot of dialogue in that game that is not voice acted, so it involves a lot of reading. Alright, ogre friends. I shall be freeing you very shortly. I just wish to make sure that all of the guards are dealt with first. We do not want you getting hurt. You are just very squishy ogres, and these guards have big weapons that do lots of damage. We may have killed them all, I'm not sure though. Nope. The answer is nope. Okay. Alright, we're out of the slightly less nasty poisons.
Ha! You'll never take me down!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will.
I've fought much lads more.
Oh my god. That was close. Let's apply a bandage, shall we? Recast this. And use a bandage. There we go. I'll take 15 seconds to apply, but it saves me using a potion. You're right there, Vilja.
Honestly, some bandits are so silly. They always hang around in the same old places. You might as well have your bow ready when you walk up to them.
I see. Alright, I think that's it. I think we've dealt with all the guards. Come on out, ogres. Jizir will lead you to freedom. As soon as Jizir remembers to lead himself out. Come on, my big, ugly, smelly friends. Freed all the ogres. We should go back to... Okay, we've done it. We have done it, everybody.
I think all the ogres are freed now. So, shall we return to Malakat to get the reward?
Yes, Vilja, let us do exactly that. Got to let the big Daedric Prince know that we've got the job done. After a small delay... Oh god, look, one of the ogres just walking around across the farm there. Lord Drad is going to be mad, but we do not care. Hello, friend. How are you doing? Enjoying your freedom? Are you waiting to have some words with Lord Drad, huh? I don't think he's coming out anytime soon, my friend. Alright, here we are. Excuse me.
Good job. No one owns ogres but me! And I fixed that maggot. The ogre's own drag. Make drag eat death. Now you get a present. Keep up the good work, and be nice to my little brothers.
Malakath was satisfied with my efforts to free the ogres. He has rewarded me with Volendrang. I am over-encumbered. Let me guess, Volendrang weighs a ridiculous amount. Yes, it does. It weighs 78. Blunt, two-hand, paralyzed for 3 seconds on strike. Drain health 5 points for 20 seconds on strike. It does 19 damage. And unfortunately, we require master level and blunt weapons to equip it. I had not considered that. So it clearly looks like it's been unleveled. It's not level scaled because it does 19 friggin' damage. But I can't use it. I don't have master blunt weapons yet. Harumph. Jazir is going to leave Volendrang here until he has become worthy of wielding it. Lord Malakath. I want to prop it up, but this is Oblivion, and therefore the physics engine doesn't really do friction, which makes it hard, but that looks okay. Alright, there we go. Don't you go picking that up, alright? So, yes, Lord Malakath, I will return for Volendrang, but not today. Jazir is not yet worthy, apparently. I guess we've got a sword in the stone type situation here, like we're trying to lift it. Oh no, not sword in the stone. What am I thinking of? Like Mjolnir. Can't friggin' lift it just yet. Anyway. It'd be nice if after you did that quest, like all the ogres in the game stopped being hostile towards you. That would be kind of fun if that were the case.
Now you have that silly, angry look again. Tell you what, if I ever get insanely rich, I'll buy you an amulet with constant charm effect.
Oh dear. I think Jazir only looks angry because he has just noticed that the sky is turning a very dark grey colour. So what's happened to Lord Drad then? I kind of want to go see. He mentioned something about Lord Drad eating dirt.
How can I help you?
It's got me curious. Oh no. It's raining. Yep, the ogres are all marching about. So where's Lord Drad? Wait, is that him over there? Oh my god, it is! Not so haughty and clever now, are you, Lord Drad? Get out of the way, Vilja. Goodness me.
Please, I've got to get to work. If I don't, who knows what those ogres will do to me?
The show is on the other foot now, is it not? All in a day's work. Now, Jazir is going to go back to the inn and hide inside away from the nasty weather. Alright, so it's actually the following day now, 7:32 a.m., because it rained for the rest of the day. And we're having a little recap here of our current quests for your benefit as well as mine. At the top, we promised Vilja to go talk to her former employer, Falano Hlalu, at All Things Alchemical in Skingrad, and ask for a... One moment. Sorry about that, I was just seized by a sudden coughing fit out of nowhere. Where was I? Yeah, ask for a hypochondriac purple taproot. Vilja cannot do this herself as they didn't part on friendly terms. I better leave Vilja outside the shop while talking to Falanu. So, yeah. That's one thing we've got to do, back in Skingrad. Next up is Pajmil, the guy who is behind the bar here. He's the mayor, I think, of such. He wants to rebuild Fort Such, and we need to go find some people to help with that, either in Anvil or Coral. Now, we're headed to Anvil anyway, so that's our first stop to check for that, I suppose. And then there's this thing where one of the Kvat refugees has family that they wants to track down that might have been seen in Vergayun, but I don't know where Vergayun is, so we can't really do much with that right now. And that's about it, really, for our recent and relevant things. And obviously we want to get to Anvil to do Fighters Guild stuff, in addition to everything else. So, I'm going to tick this one as our sort of main active one at the moment. I don't know if this is going to have a quest marker. Modded quests sometimes do not. In fact, they very frequently do not. But we'll have a look around Anvil and see if we can find somebody that can help with the mine. Or with rebuilding the fort, rather, not the mine. Let's go, Vilja. Weather is still a little overcast and miserable, but it's not actually raining anymore, so... Off we go, everybody. To Anvil, finally, at last. After all of the distractions along the way. I thought we would have been in Anvil, like, 3 episodes ago at least by now, but... Oblivion, especially modded Oblivion, can be delightfully unpredictable sometimes. That's kind of why I enjoy playing it. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to Anvil, and then a ton of other stuff will happen along the way. Little adventures. Also, that cow has a disease. Somebody should do something about that. Okay, we interrupt that brief intermission in the video to bring you Death by Mountain Lion. God, these guys do so much damage. Ow. Woof. Hunter Mountain Lion. Looks like it was being hunted by somebody. It's got an arrow stuck in its tail. No wonder it was angry. Well, we're basically here anyway. I had a horrible feeling there I was gonna die and have to reload and do all the walk down here all over again. On that note, let's save the game, shall we?
You look tired. Don't you think we should take a break soon?
Well, it's been a difficult week, Vilja. Such and Gottshaw. Yeah, well, there's a sign for Gottshaw now, which is kind of nice, I guess, isn't it? Horse Whisperer Stables. Some fine white stallions out front. Being a Knight of the White Stallion ourselves, I suppose, if we were going to buy a horse, one of these would be awfully appropriate, wouldn't it?
Good morning.
Oh God, what's happened to your face, mate? Welcome to Anvil, everybody. Looks largely the same as usual. It is modded, of course, so it's going to be different.
Asking for a single quart. I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
Jazir is in a good mood, so have a coin, beggar.
Thank you, kind sir.
Let's ask about Fort Search. Try over at the Flowing Bowl or the Count's Arms. I'm sure you can find someone there who needs work. All right, then.
Blessings of our day.
One of the taverns it is, then. Mages Guild. There is the Fighters Guild. That's what we're here for. We'll have a little tour of the town, though, first, shall we? Have a little walk around, see what's what.
Anytime now.
Get the lay of the land. So far, so similar to vanilla. However, ooh, you get over here and suddenly it's different. There's a new road that goes off this way. There's a man in a sombrero because this is modded Oblivion and it's just full of mad shit like that sometimes, isn't it? just you're wandering along and then you're in modded Oblivion and then you meet a dude selling fish wearing a gigantic sombrero and it's just, Oblivion has a vibe, doesn't it? It just has this slightly unhinged vibe about it that none of the other Elder Scrolls games really can match. I don't know why I did that. Just mashed the fat-fingered the Q key there.
Work. All the time work.
The retired pirate. Interesting here, just houses, isn't it? New topic 8 and 1 yet. We're not doing that, thank you, game. Knights of the Nine stuff for us. Please and thank you. Did a Knights of the Nine playthrough on the channel already. Not doing it again. Get out of the way, chicken! There we go. Someone left that gate open. How irresponsible of them. Hello, what's this? This looks a bit different. Imperial Trading Company, and we have Imperial Trading Company Warehouse. I don't know why, but my first thought was it looked kind of like a church of some sort, but actually I now realise that the tower is actually the wall. You know, it's one of the fortifications. It's not a tower coming out of the top of it. Hello, Seguri Tunifus, carrying barrels around, working hard. Oh, someone down here at it as well. Madat. But who is he mad at? That's the question. Well, there's a nice little market up here and stuff. Not a particularly crazy overhaul of the city compared to some of the others, I think. It's fairly basic, isn't it? It's largely the same, just with some stuff moved around and a little bit expanded on. What about at the other end, though? Down by the chapel. Still got this huge kind of lake thing over here with the big statue taking up a ton of room. Gold Horse Courier, Benerus Manor, that other manor, chapel, this bit, Ranting Prophet. Yep, all pretty vanilla, really. What about on the docks, though? This definitely looks a bit different. I'm wondering. I mean, we've seen modded Anvil on the channel before, Better Cities Anvil, in previous playthroughs. I'm just kind of curious to see how much has changed since the last time we played it. I know that this is a bit different because I remember last time there was a tavern here. I'm not sure if I remember all of this with the trebuchets and stuff. Although I don't know, actually, this might have been here when we did the Arthur Let's Play. Don't remember. Who the devil are you with the crazy hair?
Hi there. It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Oh, you're one of those weird sea elves, aren't you?
Good day.
That's kind of cool. He doesn't have anything to say to us, but it's cool that he's there. Yeah, this is quite a busy port, isn't it? As it probably should be. Folksall.
I take it you want something.
Heinrich Oakenhall.
Well, what is it?
Newheim the Portly,
Morning.
who really is not very portly at all. In fact, he's in better shape than I am, to be honest. I have to admit, one of my favourite innovations in latter-day Bethesda games has been the body slider that allowed you to make a sort of muscular, skinny, or big chunky character. It just adds an extra level of customization I think was kind of desperately needed for a long time, to be honest with you, because it's kind of low-key hilarious how everybody in this game has a six-pack if they're a man, and everybody is really skinny if they're a woman. That lady there has a quest that I don't really want to do exactly right now, so I'm not talking to her. This is the Flying Bowl, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, we'll probably pop in there in a second to look for workers. That's a cool Nordic longship. Very nice. Bunch of Nords drinking some mead. They've got a lot of it too, haven't they? All just sipping away like the guys from the intro of King of the Hill.
I'm not sure about my weapons. Back in Morrowind, they always used a spear, but here in Cyrodiil, I haven't been able to find one. Why is that?
That's a very good question, Vilja. Jizir had not noticed this until you pointed it out, but now Jizir cannot unnotice it. The Anvil Ship Company. I think you can buy a ship via them, and I've tested it and tried it out before. when I was building this install for this series originally, which feels like forever ago now. I did give that a try because I thought, you know, Jazir's a sort of has a nautical background. It would be interesting if I could get him his own ship, and you can buy your own ship, and you can pilot it to an extent. It's like a vehicle. Unfortunately, though, it's completely bonkers broken. As soon as you try and use it, you end up going at warp 9 straight into the dock and then end up underground, and it's hilariously, amazingly broken. I might have to show it to you in a separate extra bonus video at some point when I've got the money to actually afford it. But yeah, it was a nice idea, but it is comically busted. It really doesn't work at all. Maybe I'll show you that at some point. I was hoping that it would be kind of like, you know, do you remember the van from Fallout New Vegas? Or arguably your starship in Starfield, actually, minus the actual flying around in space bit. I was kind of hoping it might be like that. You know, you get on the ship.
To be honest,
you
I would like you to go
like
and
activate the
see
wheel
how
or something, and then be like, all right, I want to fast travel to XYZ port. And then it would basically just be a means of immersive fast travel and also a kind of player home that can move around the map with you. But no, it's actually like a hilariously buggy actual vehicle you can use. Gotta keep collecting those because we need them for Sindarion. However, I am now realizing that Jazir is in a spot of bother here if he doesn't want to get wet. Let's make sure we're wearing the base necklace of sea walking, shall we? Before we go any further. And now I'm over encumbered. Ah, yes. That is an issue, isn't it? We're going to need to sell some things, clearly, aren't we? Let's sort by weight here for a second. Oh my goodness, yeah. I'm carrying a lot of stuff around, especially Jazir's entire wardrobe, which certainly doesn't help. We got anything particularly heavy besides that, though? We have a lot of potions, I guess. A few alchemical ingredients that are a bit on the heavy side. Nothing's jumping out at me, though, actually, I have to admit, in terms of like being ridiculously heavy. Ugh, carry weight issues. Gotta love them. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nearly got wet there. Oh, we're good. We made it. We made it. We got the Nern route, and we did not get soaked. Today is a good day. And this, yeah, the Black Flag Tavern. This is the tavern I remember from the very first Oblivion Let's Play we did on the channel, very long time ago. Anyway, let's go to the Flowing Bowl and see if we can find any willing recruits in there to help out at such. I have to imagine Jazir's definitely been to Anvil before we go any further, so he's going to know his way around this place. Just thinking about it in terms of his backstory and stuff like that, he probably would have come to Anvil. He never sailed to the Imperial City before, but Anvil, I mean, like, if you're in the shipping business, you're going to end up stopping here at some point, aren't you? So, they'd probably know him here, I suppose. They might recognize him. Not a lot of people around this time of day, though, eh?
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Mainlorn. My twin's name is Cainlorn. How to tell us apart? I'm in brown, he's in blue. Simple, really.
Yeah. Be a helpful citizen and ask that Khajiit over there. He's been in here begging for scraps for days now and would surely accept your offer. Alright then.
Take care.
My friend!
Hi. What can I do for you?
I have a job for you, my friend, if you would like to travel to such. It wants to hire me, rebuilding a fort? I accept. This one will make his way to such immediately. Thank you, friend. Go on. Skedaddle, my friend. They're waiting for you.
Hi there.
Well, that was easy. Let's try the other place. Well, oh my god, did you just see that? Dude just walking in midair and then fell into the water. Let's not question it. It's Tamriel. This stuff happens all the time.
Afternoon.
quicker to go this way.
How are you? Been better. How about you?
I've been back.
Right. What was the other place called? I forget. The Count's Arms, that was it. Oh, Morrowind music. It's always a bit of a treat when the Morrowind music plays when we're in Oblivion. It doesn't seem to come up super often.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Hello. Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the Count's Arms. We make beds and food available to guests. Can I help you?
I reckon this place was probably a bit fancy for Jazir back in the day. Probably hasn't stayed here before. Apparently we can ask what you think of Vilja. Not sure why, though, yet. Jazir has come looking for workers for Fort Such. Well, there's Jansolm. He's been trying to finance a trip back to Hammerfell by ship, but can't seem to raise the money. You could try asking him. He's standing right over there. Don't expect a warm, cheery welcome, though.
I
Okay.
understand Daedra worship has become...
What?
Jazir has heard that you might be looking for work, my friend. A job? Well, that wasn't exactly what I had in mind. I'm trying to arrange passage back to Hammerfell, but that doesn't seem to be working out. If you want me to do this, and gods only know why I'm even considering this, you'll need to come up with 1,500 septums as an advance. Agreed? 1,500? Jazir must be crazy, but yes. Yes, okay, fine. Hey, look, no, this wasn't my first choice either, you know. A deal's a deal, though. I'll head over to the fort now. You'd better head over to the fort, otherwise Jazir will be coming across the border to come and hunt you down and get his money back.
Yes.
Bye.
Take care. Go ahead.
Did Jazir just do a very silly thing?
Everybody's talking about the
I have a bad feeling about this.
After the attack on the chapel.
Off he goes. Jazir is watching you. You better not be headed for the port. How much money did we... Oh my god, that was a lot of money we just lost. Right, we need to go find somebody to sell all of our crap to. Alternatively, we need to go get a job at the Fighters Guild.
I would like you to go and see Falane as soon as possible. I'm eager to find a hypochondriac purple taproot.
Yes, Jazir will take you to Skingrad. Jazir is a little out of pocket all of a sudden.
Hello there.
He's reached into his coin bag and discovered that it's a lot more empty than he realized. So, we might need to take a job or two before we get back to Skingrad, I'm afraid. Speaking of which, let's check out the Fighters Guild, everybody. That's what we came here for originally. Hello?
Vigdis, Fighters Guild.
What do you think of Vilja? I don't know why we're asking this. Vilja used to work here as a cleaning lady. Nice girl, but a bit clumsy. Every time Azan spoke to her, she would drop whatever she was carrying. Oh, she's been here too.
Are you kidding? I came here to get away from the mountains and snow. You ever spent a winter in Skyrim?
Yes.
Or Bruma?
Yes.
Give me the Gold Coast any day.
Well, not Bruma, I don't think, but he's definitely spent a cold winter in Skyrim. Dawnstar, specifically. Very cold up there.
Good day.
Sten the Ugly, huh?
Heh. Everyone calls me Sten the Ugly. I got tired of beating people up for it. So go ahead, live it up. You notice all the Nords around here? It's partly because Nords like ships and sailing. Mostly, we're sick of freezing our asses off in Skyrim.
Yeah, I mean, there was some Nords down at the docks, as we saw. Kind of makes sense.
The Count's Arms is a very nice place for a meal, and Wilbur has an extensive knowledge of wines. Be seeing you.
Hello.
Merwin of the Fighters Guild, health and fortune. Get outside of town if you get a chance, and hike north along the coast. Great views and good hunting.
Yeah, we kind of already have hiked up there, really. Found an alien ruin full of really nasty Valenwood rangers who would horribly kill us if they got the chance. You know what? I'll take some of these. Alright, continue introducing ourselves to everybody, I suppose.
Well met.
Oh, you're just the porter, aren't you?
Not smart to carry around broken...
How much would that cost me? Half the rest of my gold. Yeah, maybe not.
Go hurt.
Let's use those hammers instead, shall we? There we go. Because the rest is magical and therefore we'll have to pay for.
I can fix whatever you break.
That's significantly cheaper though. Wow, okay, yeah, that will go for.
Be seeing you.
I always forget that you can't repair magical weapons unless you're like a journeyman armorer in this game. Kind of annoying really, but never mind. Very big and fancy.
Lency Loram, Fighters Guild, through and through. I'm from Morrowind, north coast of Vardenfell, near Cool. So I like it here on the Gold Coast. Sometimes I miss home, but not too much.
Oh, so you will have met Jizir's brother Svir then if you are from Cool. Oh dear.
Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor.
Jizir is not surprised you decided to leave. Jizir did not like Cool very much.
Good day.
Hello, Mojo. Excuse me, Mojo. Oh, Mojo, the amazing levitating dog, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm Rufrius Venetius, Fighters Guild hand-to-hand trainer.
You're not from around here, are you? Just a warning. Be careful if you go swimming. It's the slaughterfish. They'll swarm you.
Where would you go for the best blunt weapons? Slash and Smash in the Imperial City.
Well, I would argue that if you want to you want the best blunt weapons, you go to the Malakath Shrine right now. It's absolutely chucking it down outside suddenly since we came in here, isn't it? I suppose that's fortuitous timing in a way. Still looking for Azan, aren't we? I guess he's up here. There he is, behind his big fancy desk. Oh man.
Now how did that happen?
The Fighters Guild was the first quest line I ever did in this game when I originally played it back when it released. And I remember coming up here. And, well, that wasn't there because that axe is modded, but I remember coming up here and seeing some of the things in here, like the armor on the shelves and this and here, and I was like, oh my god, I want it so bad. I remember looking at his armor specifically and thinking, whoa, that steel armor looks cool, I want it.
Greetings to you. I'm Azan, head of the Anvil Fighters Guild chapter, and advanced blunt weapons trainer. Our Fighters Guild chapter here is big, primarily because we're a training center, which earns us each a good living.
Oh, okay. What do you think of Vilja? She's a nice girl, but she tends to blush and giggle a lot, doesn't she? Maybe around you, eh? Jizir really needs some work right now.
A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Phyllis has some problem with rats in her house.
Okay, rats, you say? Easy stuff?
Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck. Go take care of the rats.
Ah, the rats quest. This takes me back. This remains probably one of my favorite quests in the game.
Well,
because it's a perfect example of Oblivion's slightly non-traditional approach to quest writing, especially compared to Morrowind. It's something I have to admit, I don't want to talk about Starfield all the time in videos that are not about Starfield, but it's something I have to admit they've very much brought back in Starfield, having done a lot of the side quests in that game now since it released. Very Oblivion-y in terms of the way the side quests are designed, and that's definitely a good thing. Alright. Horrible weather. Why is it so rainy here in this part of the world? Where is this person anyway? A rat problem, here we go. This will have a quest marker at least, thank goodness. Now, if memory serves, she lives all the way over here with better cities. Yeah. Hello? This is Thelas. My name is Jazir. I'm here with the Fighters Guild. I like the houses in Anvil, by the way. They have a really old-fashioned...
I hate
kind of, I'd say maybe 17th century sort of thing going on. It's not quite medieval, but it's not quite modern either. You know, it isn't Victorian, it's somewhere in between. Hello? This is Mrs. Thelas, there you are. Are you deaf?
Oh, my poor little rats. Ah, you must be from the Fighters Guild. Good, I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement.
Rats, you say?
That's right. Rats in my basement. And something has been killing them.
What?
It's horrible. My poor babies.
What?
You must do something.
What?
I don't know what I'd do without them. Their little pink noses, their scaly little tails.
What?
Please get to the basement and find out what's happening.
Okay.
Please save my little rats.
Vilja, this day is already turning out to be far stranger than Jazir could have guessed. Well, fear not, little ratties. Apparently, Jazir is here to protect you. This is not how he thought it was going to be going. Ratties? Squeak, squeak. Jazir is here. And, oh, boy. Okay, right, it's a... Oh, thankfully a level-scaled mountain lion, and therefore that's why it didn't rip my head off. I've killed a mountain lion in Advena Thelas' basement. They must be sneaking in through a hole in the wall somewhere. I should tell Advena what has happened. Did any of the rats survive? Looks like it only got one of them. Oh yeah, there's a hole. Also,
a
Ken Bullet.
lion in a basement.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? Not the weirdest place Jazir has seen mountain lions, though, you know? Oh, please stop twitching, Mr. Mountain Lion. That just looks horrible. There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, she's got a little trough set up, and there's cheese, and it's cute, isn't it, really, when you get down to it? You know, it's funny, really, like, because you go, ugh, rats, but the thing is, rats are actually, they make quite nice pets, you know, you know, domestic rats that you keep at home, they're quite clean animals, and apparently they have a disposition that's very much like puppies, so I can see why, if large sort of badger-sized rats existed, people would want to keep them as pets.
Oh,
some people.
My poor little rat. Well, what have you found? Did you take care of my babies? What was going on down there?
It was a mountain lion.
A mountain lion? In my basement? But how? That's not possible. But it happened. What if there are more? What if it wasn't alone? Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinarus and Ventius. He's a hunter and knows this area inside and out. He'll know what to do.
Okay.
You can't imagine the fuss some people make. My rats are no problem for anyone. Please, go find Pinarus and those mountain lions.
Jazir can at least confirm none of the rats have diseases, otherwise he would be able to smell it. Ugh. What is the time? Oh my god. That was a loud crack of thunder, wasn't it? 5 of it. What say we go and find Pinarus and Ventius tomorrow, huh?
Ugh.